Oh my, what a beauty! Yeah, fold that one. Americans are so lucky. Okay, pause it right there, my friends. Before we see his reaction to this taco, the name is a bit difficult. Birria tacos. Look, I started the video saying I don't know what the hell is this, and the reality check moment to me and to all of you, I never had tacos. The thing is, I cannot make those ones. Seems too complex, but I can make some tacos. If you guys leave me a like, I will make some tacos. My friends, I never, if I promise something, I do it. So leave a like if I should cook, not these ones, but some tacos. These tacos are life-changing, authentic birria tacos. My friends, reality check moment right now. I never had tacos in my life. I can find them here, but I never had them. And, of course, I don't even know what the hell is a birria taco, since I never had even a normal one. But I guess I will find out more in a second. Before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. Is the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Link for the original video in my description, and let's play it.
A lot of times,
I mean, like, is it the best taco ever? Because it looks like an amazing
Best taco ever.
a lot of times, folks, you see me dance after I take a bite, but we ain't dancing now till we get finished eating this taco. I'm feeling like I done died and went to
Okay.
taco heaven right here.
Oh my god. Okay, I probably should have done some research before going live with the video, but why is this red color, basically orange red color on those tacos? I guess that's the birria part. Man, I cannot wait to visit America, my friend. Specific Texas, because I know you guys have amazing Tex-Mex food there. I mean, of course, amazing Tex-Mex food in Texas makes sense. But you guys got the point. Oh my god, those are a beauty.
Hey, thank y'all for stopping by under the
you, my
barn.
friend.
And what are we talking about today? Birria tacos. I think that's
Oh, Birria. Okay, it says Birria. English, my friends.
how you say them. If I'm not, I'm sure somebody will correct me in the spelling and the pronunciation before we get through.
Pronunciation.
Pronounce.
You know what, my friends? Are you guys seeing the books right there? Right there. I have those books actually. Take a look at that one. The camera is not focused, but you can recognize that one. Yeah, we are doing well here. My friends, I'm not sure if I will visit Kent Rawlings in Oklahoma when I go to America, but it's a possibility. I'm just saying.
See it.
Pronunciation.
Pronunciation. But let's forget about it. Let's talk about tacos. Y'all too. The first time I ever had these, y'all heard me say it many times, out there in Silver City, New Mexico, that little old place that was down the alley. I'd never seen them do this. I just call them red tacos after that. Y'all have seen me cook with what?
Oh, those are what I can already tell you looking at these red tacos.
The stars of the show here today, all these wonderful dried chilies. But that red sauce that these make, not only is this meat simmered in it, just bubbling. Toil and trouble, bubble double. I just like it on a trouble double. I just can't stand it. Taco Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Legend.
It's going to blend in with that meat, and that sauce is just going to make everything just fall apart. Now, so long ago, they might have been using some lamb or some goat, but folks, I'm going to be a beef man, and I'm going to start out.
Wait. Okay, sorry, this may sound dumb. You can make tacos with goat? What?
With two kinds of beef. We're going to use some chuck roast that I have cut in half to really make chuck steak out of, because it's going to have a good fat content in it. But also I love to use short ribs in there. Now folks, you could put them short ribs in there just like that and try to brown them, then throw them in there and let them cook. But
Wait, he's going to use the rib meat?
sure, you'll get a little flavor off that bone. That's my opinion. A lot of people will say, no, there's no flavor there. Well, I think there is, and I'm going to tell you what we're going to do here. We're just going to go ahead, trim this all off here. Get everything you can because we need it. And I'm gonna tell you something right now, to keep your people really busy while you're cooking in the kitchen, throw them a bone. That's all you gotta do. This
That dog is always there.
is really too big. We're gonna sort of chop this up like stew meat so it'll cook quicker. So just go ahead and cut this down here to where we can get it in a skillet or a Dutch oven. I need another participant. Duggar, hi Sky. Nope, Mike Big says you ain't coming in my
Wait, I don't know this dog. I mean, sorry, but I watch so many of his videos, I can recognize all the dogs. This one, I don't know.
kitchen. Remember them chuck roasts I was telling you about? I done cubed one of them up, but I just had them cut them in half. That way they'll get done a little quicker too. I just need you to just go through here and just cut them any form and fashion.
Sorry for so many questions, but this is the same meat as the meat I end up using for pot roast, I believe.
Because we're using, remember, chuck roast and some beef short ribs. So let's mix this up some seasoning that we can sprinkle all over this meat. And what we're going to start with first, some kosher salt. Yes, we are. Then we're going to start with some of our, mesquite seasoning. And I can already tell you, I think this one has the child-proof label
Wait, I don't have that one. I was smiling, but I have the normal one. Mesquite. Okay, I may have to take a look.
on it. Why do I like to put this really with good Mexican food? Because it has some ancho chili in it also. So, oh, the wind is blowing.
My friends, it's so windy in Oklahoma. You know, again, it's kind of crazy that the amount of times this happen. Is this one of the states where the wind is the most crazy? Well, as long there is no tornadoes, we are fine.
Add a little more garlic powder and some smoked paprika. Give this a good
It's
mixing.
a lot of smoked paprika.
Now let's generously season all this meat and give it a good rubbing in. You can see the wind is out of a direction that I would say is the west. So the fish will bite the best. If y'all get time to go fishing today, you might try that out. I'm going to tell you this, when you get it seasoned, you need to let it set at room temperature for, I'd say, 30 to 40 minutes. It's going to help that seasoning bond to it a little. But I'm going to tell you right now, here under the barn, room temperature is 37 degrees right now in the shade. So it ain't going to
Sorry, but are we going to slow cook them?
happen here too
Because the meat on the tacos are basically shredded, right? Very soft.
much.
And the wind definitely picked up.
Yes, it has. It is supposed to howl today. Set it right over here in the sunshine. That is the warmest place I've got. And I need you to what? Put some water on to boil. Yeah, because we got to boil all them peppers, all of that stuff to blend that flavor. So get you some water on the boil. I'll meet you at the stove. Let's talk about my favorite fruit here that we need to get to going. These cascabel chilies. I've took the stems out of them, shook the
Wait, that's not a fruit.
seeds out. Probably my most favorite chili in the world. What is it? It is the ancho chili. I really love them. They got a sort of a smoky, chocolatey flavor they bring to everything. Get some of them.
Sorry, you know what I've been thinking about, my friends? And honestly, again, I would love to know your perspective on this one. I love to react to his videos, but he uses a lot of those chili stuff, and that's impossible to find here. Impossible. But someone ended up suggesting me that what if I grow that stuff? It's probably not that difficult, right? And this will make a lot of recipes possible to me. If anyone have experience growing this type of stuff, leave me a comment or send me an email or something, my friends. I want to learn more about this.
Seeds out of there. Chunk them in there too. See all them? They need to come out. This way, you could go ahead and do this and just chunk them all in there, but then you'd have to blend all this back through a strainer, and this way we won't have to. Always to call them rattle chilies. And if y'all get to thinking about, I don't know what chilies I'd be using, we have a video on really my favorite chilies that I use all the time, so be sure and check that out.
Okay, I actually have to check that one.
We talk about that dried chili and the flavor that it's going to bring out. So, next come the guajillo chilies. And you can see they are a good rich red color too. The last chili we got is the chili de arbol. Now folks,
Sorry, I want to make one thing clear. This, a lot of times when I see American recipes, for example, banana pudding, peach cobbler, that type of stuff, even if we don't have it, is something that I understand, is something that is similar to European cuisine, Portuguese cuisine. This type of stuff is very, very, I would say, Mexican American, because we don't use this type of stuff at all. So this for me is, those type of recipes are really difficult and complex, my friends.
These is where we're going to get a little of that heat at. I'm going to use 4 Roma tomatoes. Got to have 5. And a big honking white onion.
What are we
Order
cooking
it up,
here?
get it down in there. And we're going to add 8 garlic cloves. We're going to bring that to a good boil. Well, we're here on the good hasty bake. Done throwed us in some more mesquite to get that flame to licking around that 12-inch oven. I've got me some avocado oil in there.
Goes in?
Hear that? That's called a sizzle. You want to make sure that oil's hot before you put it in there. And don't overcrowd the boat in here. We're just searing this meat really good to get it good and brown, get good color on the outside and sort of seal some of that in. Don't ever get the feeling you're being watched while you're cooking? Well, something's going on, you got...
Actually, yes, my friend. I also have that feeling. But I think most people don't.
Don't ever get the feeling you're being watched while you're cooking? Well, something's going on, you got them... You just feel it, just stirring plumb through you. Mike knows what I'm talking about. He sent us a picture. Y'all check this stir out. I mean, they are locked in. I mean, whew, you know you're being watched. You better do a good job, and Mike is doing it, I'm sure. But also, I'd like to give a shout out to my buddy Daryl down there in Australia.
Aww.
He be looking so good in his Kent Rollins apparel.
Hey, do your Aussie accent.
Yo, my friends, can someone send me photo of you watching me cooking? That would make my day. Would make my day.
Daryl, I don't want to offend nobody down under because we got a lot of fans down there. But I'll be telling you, mate, I'll be really watching the way that y'all love to like it's cooked down there. And I know y'all don't...
I don't know that that's good.
I know y'all don't be having ranches, y'all be calling them stations. And someday I'm gonna come down there, mate, and we gonna cook us up some kangaroo or something because I heard it's pretty good.
Wait, they eat kangaroo, really? What? Australians, such a beautiful animal. I did not say Australian is a beautiful animal. I said kangaroo is a beautiful animal. That sounded really bad. Never mind.
Well, we browned the beef in batches, and to keep it just percolating right along, we just dumped it all right back in there, and it's over there sort of on a low simmer. It is.
Okay.
Our peppers and onions and tomatoes have got softened. They have. So just reach down in there. Look at that goodness right there. Put that on a piece of white bread and call it lunch. I am thinking, Folks.
And we are going to make some juice. Tremendous idea.
This is the exciting. Oh, you may have to do it in 2 batches, but I think you just have to see. Tamper down in there a little.
Also.
You get a chance, turn it over and use this one because we want to make sure that everybody gets down in there.
Okay,
Ready
machine
to go,
it.
Shan, fit and turn her on.
Get it?
No,
Machine it?
nope.
Your
Nope.
job.
Plugged in.
Damn it.
Oh,
Okay.
crank it on, crank it on.
Sorry, it's crazy. The thing about machine do your job. The amount of comments I get recently saying that every time they use the stove, they say machine do your job. It's fantastic and makes me so happy.
Always turn it off
Works
before
better.
you take the lid off. I have done that
Great
on
tip.
occasion, and it will hit the kitchen ceiling. It will.
Yeah.
Now, you can do this either way you want, but we got to add some seasoning to this. You can do it in the second
Seasoning? But we had all those peppers inside. That to me was seasoning.
batch, or you can do it in this batch. I do not care, but I'm going to go ahead and just do it right now. What we're going to have, a little bit of ground cinnamon. We are.
Oh, you're gonna actually grind it.
It don't take much to
Cinnamon? Holy sweet potato, my friends. Americans really are the best when it comes to cinnamon. Not cinema, cinnamon. But maybe also cinema because of all youth. Wow.
do the trick. A little ground clove. Don't take much of that neither.
Clove?
Some ground coriander.
Now those names, he's making stuff up. What the hell was that name? Is this a French channel?
To that, we're going to add some whole oregano. Now, y'all seen me use
Beautiful state.
this stuff before. It ain't like that stuff that ground up. That is like leaves, whole oregano. So we're going to put about that much in there because I really like it.
I love
We're
oregano.
going to add just a little beef broth to this. Oh my gosh, you can smell that coriander and that clove in there. This has just now come to become dessert now.
Okay.
So this is going to go right on the meat right now. Then we're going to come back and blend this other batch. Go ahead and
Okay, that's really red.
make sure you get everybody out of there. Sometimes them garlic cloves like to hide at the bottom. So back on we go. See this stuff here? A lot of y'all might be thinking, oh, we got enough. Don't leave nobody out. You ever
Nothing.
been that person that didn't get invited to the party? I mean, it'll just hurt you. So make sure that everybody gets in there. We're gonna need 3 cups of beef broth in there. I used to be a bartender a long time ago. I'd knock my liquor off in the floor there. But make sure you get up there on that lid, get all that goodness.
No, but for real, this is smart because all of the juice, we need that.
Oh,
I'm paying a lot of attention to this, my friends, but I'm gonna be honest. Normally, I do the start of the video saying, should I cook this here? If you leave a like, I will do it. My friends, you guys can leave 10,000 likes. Okay, if you leave 10,000 likes, I may consider to do this actually. But let's be realistic. Most likely, I will not give this a chance. This seems really difficult. And finding those peppers, it would be impossible.
oh my goodness, things just got happy in that pot. They did. That is what you call a one-pot meal that is about full to the brim. If you're doing it on the stovetop, let it come to a boil for about 10 minutes, stirring it occasionally, and then slip it in that oven at 350. You're going to cook probably 2.5 to 3 hours. Make sure your rack is low enough that if you've got it in a Dutch oven or one of them big large enamel pots, that you're not crowding the top of it. But it's got to be covered
Damn, 3 hours.
when you slip it in there. But before we slap it in the oven, folks, something the cook left out a while ago that's supposed to be in the blender was a little apple cider vinegar, about that much.
About that much. He loves apple vinegar, you know.
Okay, so Kent, tell everybody what just happened.
Well, visiting with a friend of mine while that was simmering, he called me on the phone. Right west here, about 5 or 6 miles, the wind's already blowing like 45, 50. They said it was going to get up today, but I thought we might make it. So instead of go ahead and trying to cook this, folks, with coals underneath, and we get a spark out there's a lot of dry grass. I'm not going to take the chance of burning something down. So it's supposed to be better tomorrow. We'll let this completely cool, put it in the ice box. We'll fire back up tomorrow, and we'll show you how we finish it.
Okay. I mean, smart. And that type of stuff does not matter. Actually, a lot of you guys say it's even better because of all the flavors combined. This is actually good. Oh, beautiful Oklahoma, am I right?
Well, it is a prettier day today. The wind has laid, it has. I remember yesterday when we had to quit because of that old Dutch oven was hot, so I just took it in the house, let it cool off to room temperature. Now, since I knew I was going to have to recook this again today, I'm not going to store it in that cast iron for that long. I just went ahead and poured it in a bean pot, let it cool completely off, slipped her in the ice box. This morning I took it out, I did, warmed it up gradually, then put it back in that Dutch oven, brought it out here on a tall trivet. Now we're using Fogo hardwood lump today and a little bit of mesquite mixed in. And I put me a pretty good line of coals around the outside edge, set that Dutch oven on there, pretty heavy on top till we got everything to simmer and boiling really good. And I just want to keep
Damn, my friends, sorry, but I admire people like this. I have to be honest. Cooking this way seems so amazing, but so difficult at the same time.
that at a low boil. Now, if you need to regulate the heat a little more and turn it down, since there ain't no knob on the Dutch oven, you can rake them coals away from it on the bottom because you're still going to get some heat, and you can rake the coals off the top if you need to, because we want that low simmering right there, just easing right along cooking. Well, cook time outside today was about 2.5 hours. Now, if you're cooking it outside, I recommend that you stir this rascal. That way, make sure you ain't running out of any kind of liquid in there. And if you do, just add you some more beef
Yo, that is looking good.
broth to it, okay? Is the meat tender enough to shred? So
Let's see it,
we'll
my
get it right
friends.
here.
Big moment.
Let's see if it, oh my gosh, look at there.
oh,
It'll
man.
fall right apart. Look at that good, deep, rich
We made
red
pulled pork.
color. That's what I
Pulled cow, pulled beef. We made birria.
would call, you know, you go in them places and they burning that incense. If that's burning some of that there, it'd make good sense. I'll promise you, for sure it does. Get you something that you can leave some of that broth in there. Give it a shaking, because we want that stuff to stay in the pot. Strain that.
How tasty is that, my friends? Probably some of you guys watching already tried that. How tasty it is.
Their beef off there, get it in a different place than you can, and then just 2 forks, just go to shredding, and you can see how
destroy that.
easy that falls apart. But
Yep.
putting them together, because you have to let this cool just a little, because most of the time I handle it with my hands when we're filling them taco shells. So just let her cool a minute. Now folks, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice here. If you're going to fry these up in a cast iron skillet, make sure it is a well seasoned skillet, just like that Dutch oven we was cooking it in, because there's a lot of acid based products that went into
Sorry, I'm a bit lost. We are going to fry what? Tacos?
the making of this.
So that's the thing. How the hell do you make tacos?
Them tomatoes and all that peppers and everything. Corn tortilla, okay? The sauce is there.
Wait, a taco is a corn tortilla. What isn't a taco crunchy or something? Oh man, I'm very new. My friends, Tex-Mex for sure is not something I know a lot, I have to admit. Even though it's one of the things I want to try the most.
Now, we're gonna dip them, and then what? We're just gonna, and I'd say that was too hot, so we're gonna move it right over here for just a minute. And when you think you've been on there to where you first begin to see that tortilla to bubble up just a little, and it gets good and pliable, let's turn it over. Now you can do this.
Wait, my friend, sorry. Oh man, sorry for so many questions, but is this the same Can I use the tortillas I have to make quesadillas here? Maybe if they are a bit small, is this possible actually?
This any way you want. You can put the meat first. I like to cut it to one side, not in the middle. And we have that Oaxaca cheese, we do, but also some grated mozzarella,
Perfect.
because remember me folks, you can't have too much cheese and too much meat. Now you just take your finger, give it a flipping over here and a little mashing. We want to let that get sort of crisp. Let her fry there till that cheese begins to really melt really well and things are getting crispy on the outside, and we'll have what I always called in my life.
Sorry, you know what? Now that I'm watching this, I can make tacos. I'm not gonna make these ones because of all the spices, but should I do it?
Melt really well and things are getting crispy on the outside, and we'll have what I always called in my life a red taco.
Okay. Oh my! What a beauty! Yeah, fold that one. Americans are so lucky. Okay, pause it right there, my friends. Before we see his reaction to this taco, the name is a bit difficult. Birria tacos. Look, I started the video saying I don't know what the hell is this, and the reality check moment to me and to all of you, I never had tacos. The thing is, I cannot make those ones. Seems too complex, but I can make some tacos. If you guys leave me a like, I will make some tacos. My friends, I never, if I promise something, I do it. So leave a like if I should cook, not these ones, but some tacos. And by the way, in Texas, easy to find this version. Easy, because I'm going there, so. Wow. Damn.
Remember I told you it was a lot of times used with goat, lamb, something like that.
Yeah.
A lot of the herders down there would make this because it was so easy to make, and you could put it on early and let it
So easy to make. It was so difficult.
simmer all day, and when they come back they could have this and it'd be ready to go. But originated down in Jalisco, but the Oaxaca cheese is sort of like a string cheese, sort of like a queso cheese.
Ooh, never saw that cheese.
But to me, it's got more of a mellow, buttery taste with just a little hint of sweet. But when you combine them both, and they are a traditional cheese, it is, they just make for such good flavor. And look at, I mean, folks, this is like falling off the taco truck and waking up in heaven right here, I'll promise you. Now, traditionally, the broth is a little thinner, but I like
Man, honestly, my friends, beautiful Oklahoma on the background. I love Kent Rawlings. He cooks amazing. This is one of the best things I ever saw him cooking. That is looking spectacular.
mine thicker.
Is that a word in English? Spectacular? If it's not, it is now. It's amazing.
Because what? It's going to stay on what I'm finna bite. A lot of
I
times,
mean, like, is it the best taco ever? Because it looks like an amazing taco.
Ever?
a lot of times, folks, you see me dance after I take a bite, but we ain't dancing now till we get finished eating this taco.
Nope. We are
So
going to eat.
good it is. And guess what's going to happen now?
The taco trot.
The taco, you got to fold them over, fold them some more, and then flip them back. Look out, we're tearing up the kitchen because the tacos is good. Oh my gosh. You know, when you keep it more to the authentic way that it was supposed to be, you're gaining really two things. First of all, you're honoring the food and how it was made so many years ago, but the
I would pay so much money to eat that right now, my friends, and I'm so damn hungry. How much? $20. I mean, I have a kid to raise. I cannot spend money like crazy. My friend, ooh, that is looking damn beautiful.
the taste and the flavor that you're going to get it is outstanding. This ain't a drive-up window. This is something that is going south of the border, and you're getting to eat it, and you're fixing it in your own house. To me, it don't get no better than this. Well, we
My friends, there is a Taco Bell 1 hour from my house. I may have to go there. You know, I think, Birria tacos, please. Damn it. I'm going too crazy. Sorry.
hope y'all enjoyed it, because you can tell I sure did. It's about the best tacos I ever eaten in my life, and I have graced many a taco place. I have. Remember now, that cookbook is coming out. You can check that out and pre-order.
It's not coming out. It's already out because I have that one.
But folks, I want to tip my hat first of all, not only to our servicemen and women and all the veterans who have kept that old flag flying, but all the old traditional cooks from south of the border in Mexico, all them cooks that blended that flavor, and all those people that are still cooking. I appreciate each and every one of you, I do. Rest of you, come on in here. Come on, get close. It's gonna be a big hug. God
Damn,
bless
the
you,
American
each and
power.
every one, and I'll see you down the Birria Tacos Best You Ever Eat in Your Life trail.
Damn. They look beautiful.
Napkins are required. Broth off that fat in this dish. Hey, quit. We ain't gonna complain about the ribs. Come around here. This here is the smallest one, so it's closer to your size. He says, oh my gosh, I've never had one of them. Here you go, Cletus.
Calitas was.
Who wants to be the first cheese subject? Here he comes, all the way from Wisconsin. Dooker loves cheese. Oh my gosh, Dooker says it's easy to chew when it's shredded. There's the bead. Where's the Lulu? And where is my little schnauzer?
Well, right there.
Okay.
Dog.
Oh, he loves dogs. Okay, my friends, thank you so much for watching this with me. Really means a lot. Today, I love that the dog is right there. But today was a good day because this gave me some inspiration to maybe make tacos. Again, this version, let's be real, is a bit complex. Actually, it's kind of shocking that he said this is an easy recipe. I mean, it seems a difficult one, being frankly. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, my friends. Do not forget to leave a like. See you guys in the next one.